Hello, creative stampers, and welcome to another Fun Fold Friday. I have a special card here that I received from one of you. Once again, I do not know who sent it to me because I forgot to put a post-it note on it. It is not signed, but it was so adorable, and I couldn't wait to share how to make this card with you, and I put it to the side to do later, and now that I'm putting it together for you, I'm not sure who gave it to me. So if you recognize this card and you sent it to me, a big thank you to you. And please let me know in the comments. All right. So this is this card, and it's done with this adorable cat paper that we used to carry. We don't carry it anymore. But this Fun Fold uses designer paper for the card. Okay. So the base is just a 4¼ by 5½ piece of cardstock. It's the designer paper, the 12-inch piece of designer paper, that is the actual folding of the card. And then she did this really cute embellishment. So I took her idea, did all the measurements, and then I got the Reindeer paper, and I made it as a Christmas card. So here we go. So we have the Reindeer Fun stamp set bundle with this adorable reindeer head poking up through this cute little wreath with the peppermints. And I'm going to show you how easy this card is to make. All right, so what do we need? First of all, we need some paper. We need a base. And remember, these measurements are in your email. There'll be a downloadable PDF that you can print off or just look at online while you're making your card. But once again, this is 4¼ by 5½. Then your designer paper is 4 inches by 12 inches. Now, one thing about your designer paper is if you have a direction, like for instance, these reindeers are actually going in a particular direction. You can't turn the paper this way and cut it, and it looks, the reindeers are working that way. It has to be up and down. So if that's your situation, and even the Christmas lights are directional, but you only see a wee bit of the Christmas lights. So I'm not worried about them. It's this side that I need to be careful of, because we're going to be folding the card up like this. Okay. Well, actually, we're going to be doing it this way. And we don't want our reindeer to be upside down. Okay. So we need to be very careful that when we do our scoring works so that when we're folding it, our reindeer are in the correct direction. That's the only thing you need to worry about or be concerned about when you're making this card, is choosing your designer paper. All right. So if you have a direction, you just need to be careful and think it through. Where do the score lines go? All right. Where do the score lines go? One more thing you'll need is some cardstock for the inside to write your message. And so this is cut smaller than 4. So this is 3¾ by 5. Okay, 3¾ by 5. So these two we can put to the side, and this piece we will need to score. All right. We take our scoring tool, and once again, we need to remember, okay, so the first score is at 2½. The 2½, we want and the 2½ comes up. Okay. So the 2½ comes up. Well, that's not going to work. My reindeer's upside down. So let's do it this way. 2½. There we go. All right. So that's the direction I wanted to go in. Oops, come on. So go to 2½. There we go. And be careful when you're scoring designer paper. It's thinner than cardstock. So if you press in too hard, you might tear your paper. And lift out your extension arm. You need to go to 7¾ Okay. And basically that's 5¼ from here to here. 5¼ plus 2½ is 7¾ All right. And then one more score, and that's 1 inch. You want a 1-inch strip over here, so that would be at 11 inches. So it's a 12-inch piece of paper, so we're going to move it to the 11-inch, and that's going to give us this 1 inch at the end. Okay. My little arm is not opening very easy anymore. Okay, now that I've got that scored, close this up, put this to the side. I want to use my bone folder and make nice crisp edges. There we go. And now this little 1-inch piece is going to come back up on us. Like I said, you do see this, but it's so little, and we're going to cover it with the reindeer head and the Merry Christmas. You're not going to see much of it. If that bothers you, you can either cut another piece and turn it around and put it on there, if that would make you feel better. But like I said, you're not going to see very much, so it doesn't matter. All right, let's get that bone folder out. Let's get these creases nice. Okay, and our base. And now we're just going to take some glue here. See how easy this is? And you could get 3 cards out of one 12 by 12 sheet. And that would really use up a lot of your designer paper quickly if that's something you are trying to do, like I am. I'm always trying to use up my designer paper so I have an excuse to buy more. So this is a great card for that. Okay, got that in there. Now this little flap here, I'm going to go ahead and glue it down. That way it's just not in our way later. There we go. And like I said, this is going to go, this white's going to go on the inside, but I'm going to wait on that. I want to decorate this. Now, this stamp set, so cute. Reindeer Fun has these 3 die right here. And this is what they, so the darkest, the big one here with the antlers is whatever color you want those antlers to be and whatever color you want its nose and eyes to be. So if you want pink antlers, you're going to have pink eyes and a pink nose also. Okay. Those are going to shine through. All right. You can of course change it by putting another layer in there, and some people do with the glitter paper and everything, but I'm just using this dark, it'll come to me. Hold on. Early espresso. There we go. Now the next piece that you want to put on there is the white. So this is his ears, the inside of his ears, the nose, the whites of his eyes, and that beautiful soft white breast there. And that's going to go on top like that. And then finally, your third piece has the ears cut out. Okay. And this people change up. They'll do it in different colors. They'll have a pale color with crumb cake, a real pale colored deer. This is done with pecan pie. Anyway, so there's our deer. It's pretty easy to make. Those 3 pieces, just run it through the cutting machine. You can cut 2 pieces at the same time. And you want glue, or another thing you could do is if you put adhesive backing sheeting on the back before you cut it out, that would make it easier to put together. But anyway, so now we're just going to glue this together. And so I'm just going to put some glue here and here and just a little bit on the ears. I don't want it. The ears have a little slits for detail, and the glue will come up through that if you're not careful. Okay. And take that and just put that right on there. And you just kind of line up the body and the side of the face and the ears, and a little bit of the antlers should be showing there. There we go. And then let's put some glue on the back of this one. So cute. Come on. Come on, glue. This glue bottle is just about done. Now, when you're doing this ears just a little bit, you don't want the glue to squish out. So I'm barely putting any glue on there, but I want something because I don't want it to get caught and bend. All right. Now, once again, you just line up the body with the sides of the head and the ears, and it should all match beautifully. The whites of the eyes should show. Okay, and there's our cute little reindeer deer. Now, here is the wreath. The wreath is right there. There's all kinds of stuff. Whoops, this isn't a part of it. Sorry, I have them all layered in here. All kinds of things in this die set. There's this window. These cut out the stamps and parts of the designer paper. But there's Christmas packages with Christmas bows, hollies and berries and bells. Whew, just lots of stuff. It's really a great die set for Christmas time. All right, so we got that. We got that. Now I did cut out a base to put our reindeer on. This is from the stitched. Well, I have Latte Love on here. I put these in the wrong the wrong package. Stylish shaped dies. There we go. And I don't even know if these are still available anymore. They were so popular and they kept running out and they kept getting them back. So you just have to look and see if you don't have them, but they're a great set. All right, so we've got our deer. He's going to have the little wreath. So you poke his head up through the wreath like that, and he's going to sit on there. I need some dimensionals to hold him in place. So let me flip this over, and I'm going to place a dimensional right here where it overlaps, and that'll hold the wreath and the deer together. And I'm going to do that up here also. Okay, there we go. Got some dimension and holding it in place. And we're just gonna now have it over to the right a little bit for the Merry Christmas message. So just right there. All right. All right, Merry Christmas. Now I just stamped this out from the stamp set right here, Merry Christmas, but I want to trim it up. So I stamped it right on the edge of the cardstock there, right on the edge. And now I'm just going to go through here with my snips. And I'm actually going to go around the R and the S. Right up to that. And then I'm going to come around. And then I'm going to continue straight again. And then go around this S. I saw this on someone's card on Pinterest. I thought it was pretty clever. All right, I'm getting in the way of that piece there. Let me cut that off. There we go. And now I'm going to just come around and come straight up like that and cut it right there. All right, there's the Christmas. And then the Merry, we just need to trim a little bit off of that end and that end. There we go. So we have Merry Christmas. Okay. Our base is going to be up on dimensionals. So let's go ahead and do that. And I try to feel where the other dimensionals are. They're right there. So I'm going to try to stay in there. All right. So I can get one on this side. Remember, when you're putting this on here, this base is going to extend down here. You don't want to get an adhesive here or you won't be able to open your card. Okay, so I'm staying, yeah, and maybe one up here. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Okay. And then the Merry Christmas. Christmas is going to be on the red part. So we're just going to glue that. But then we need some dimension right there for that piece that's kind of hanging out. So let's get that on there. Now, that is too small for this big old dimensional. So I'm just going to take this little piece right there. And that should do. And then put a little dab of glue here. Yep. Are you all having fun making your Christmas cards? I love this time of year. I used to make like hundreds of the same card, and it just got to be tedious, and I didn't use up very much of all my Christmas stuff. Now I just make Christmas cards all year long, and I have a whole variety of them, and it's just kind of luck of the draw, whoever gives whatever kind of card. Yeah, they're all nice cards, I think. So it's fun. Oh, excuse me. Oh, no, don't stick. Oh, shoot. Ooh, those glue dots, I mean, those dimensionals are sticky. All right, now this one, I'm going to kind of put twisted or cattywampus, whatever you want to say. Kind of wonky. All right, we're not done yet, though. We're not done yet. What are we missing? We are missing a little decoration here and the inside. So let's do that. I already made my bow. So I took our red and white twine and I did a double thickness, just two strands, and then just tied a little bitty bow. So that was pretty easy. And I just need a glue dot for that. I thought I had my glue dot to do here there. I like putting my bows on with glue dots. There we go. And make sure I'm putting this in the right place. Yep, right there. Come on. And then I'm just going to use the back of my tweezers to flatten that out. Yeah, and that's in that glue dot really good. These peppermints, I am sad to say they are not available right now, but they are coming back. So I'm excited about that. They're so adorable. Oh my gosh. And there's only a few tiny ones. So I have to kind of be sparing with them. There we go. Yeah, put it there. Okay. All right. So that's the outside is all done. Now let's do the inside. So we need our white paper, our white card stock. And like I said, that's cut at 3 3/4 by 5. And our stamp right here, may all your days be full of cheer. This is such a great stamp set. Christmas is better together. Merry Christmas, and may all your days be full of cheer. And these sweet deer, bells, trees. Oh my goodness. Such a sweet set. Plus, you can get it as a scrapbook kit too. There's more stuff, stickers and dies that coordinate in the scrapbook kit. If you've seen me do some of those scrapbook pages on my Monday night scrapbook channel. Well, it's the same channel. It's just I do scrapbooking on Monday nights, if you didn't know. All right, almost done. Almost done. Thank you all so much for staying with me while I made this fun fold. Remember, your email will have the downloadable for you. And I hope you are enjoying your December, your Christmas season. There we go. All right. And I will be back Monday night for some scrapbooking with you all. I'll be starting with the Snowy Scenes scrapbook kit, or actually I think it's Snow Days. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's the scrapbook kit that coordinates with the snow scenes. So I'll be using that for the next 3 Monday nights, doing project number 1, 2, and 3 with you all, plus spicing them up a little bit, making them a little more festive than what the kit has. So that's our plans for Monday nights. And of course, Fridays are always our fun folds. Y'all have a blessed day, weekend, and we will see you back here Monday night. Okay, bye-bye.